Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a male empath, and I just like doing these little talks and the way I feel about things. And I'm kind of a one of those toning pitchforks kind of things. I'm one of those vibrations. I kind of pick up whatever is the main vibe in my local proximity. Things that I align with it. When there's activity in those areas that make me spark up, and a lot of things in my personality are related to things that a lot of people recognize are dark, Scorpio moon, escapism, oblivion, you know, everything Halloween is, and look how many people Halloween is their favorite, it's just how you look at things, and it's all astrology and the way I see it, and I just know that people are having some struggling right now, and I'm just trying to change the dialogue on some stuff, Just trying to change the dialogue, just some terminology of how things have been, and how if we just shift the way that we speak on things, that maybe the train of thought will derail onto a new track and place us into a new trajectory of a higher way of living and being, where everybody and more people benefit. I think it's funny when a lot of people do things like, oh, socialism is so bad. I don't know anything about. I read words for their definition, and that is as far as I leave. I get involved in politics, is I look at the process. I don't watch any of the people that are supposedly supposed to be living that, because they aren't. they they are off script. They are improvisational. They're improving government right now, and so what they're doing is not. They're off script, folks. And the thing is that the people that they're like, no, you're socialist. We can't have that. We can't. It's like people that pay themselves six figures. That's like, I don't know, six figures. That's $12,000 a month at least. $12,000 a month. Okay. And they don't ever pay for nothing, because it's all write-offs. It's all written off because they're a public servant. Right? But don't let have older people, at the end of their life, they're getting ready to die, and they're freaking already having a hard enough time, freaking struggling, sharing cat food with their freaking animals to save, because they gotta save, scrimp every cent, because winter's coming and stuff like that, They're living on $800 a month. That don't even make sense to me, man. And all you kids, I got an idea what's happening with a lot of you kids. See, a lot of you kids were given mobile devices, and here, play with this, and you guys got distracted by those, right? And then what happened is when stuff started happening, life started happening that created emotions and feelings, you guys didn't know what the frick that was, because when people my generation were outside riding bikes and freaking sliding on their bikes sideways, doing stunts and being crazy, just living big and playing in the dirt and just being kids outside in the earth, and you know, just unsupervised. you know, sometimes doesn't work out so good, and accidents happen. But that's how life lessons are learned early, as far as I'm concerned. Well, all of these kids didn't have these experiences because they're all in front of devices and screens and this, that, and the other, and all that stuff, and video games, and so they never got to know what their feelings were. They never got hurt, they never fell down, and so now all these people are freaking having big life things happen with big feelings, and they're freaking out, and they don't know what to do with them. And I gotta go get Benny. Maybe the birds will come show up. Benny! That was a tattletale. He tells on Loretta. Loretta will go in and get herself something to snack on, and he's like, she's got food. That's what that was, because that was him in the living room. And I ran all the way in there to figure that out. Anyway, I'm pretty agile for 45. Where was I saying though? My train of thought derailed. Oh, his kids are not really feeling in touch with talking about their emotions. I don't know, because a lot of their parents are freaking kids I went to high school with, you know, and I know a lot of good people, granted, but they're fewer and far between these days, you know. There's a lot of people that are freaking looking for an opportunity a little bit more often than loyalty. Or opportunity is a bigger word to them than loyalty, so, you know. That's why I like to live. I don't have secrets. I like to live and act like, you know, everything I do. I think in my mind, what if the whole world was watching right now? You know, and that freaking keeps me from sometimes, a lot of times, more often than not, of keeps me from showing my ass. Yeah, it does. Keeps me in line, you know? Think about it. Put your, like, you know, your grandma, whoever, that one person that you're like, oh God, I could never do that in front of. Put them with you. That's your conscience. That's your soul tribe. That's your same frequency. That's your higher self that knows that whatever self-serving thing that you want to do, it ain't right for you. So, weighs down your spirit, your soul, when you do dastardly things, man. Just cheating, stealing, lying, just adds chains on the link, and it's about to be Ebenezer Scrooge season. So that's karma, man. That's picking your life, you know. Every day what we do are just weights that we add, or freeing them up, or undoing them from just, hey, today I didn't get mad. That's a chain off the link, you know. Chain off the link, you know. So I know people are really struggling anger, and I think that'd be really cool to have anger stations. I talked about that in videos a couple years back. I think when I first started, because about rest stops having shatter stations, and freaking just like where you can just freaking maybe get a massage, put on your, you know, let's do a meditation, just something that you could shift your gear, because freaking anger is fury. Now, one thing I really want to make clear and make different is that freaking aggressive ain't the same as violent at all, because I'm aggressive, come find out. I am never violent. I won't, well, not unless I'm going to defend myself. I don't put my hands on animals or people out of anger or love. Consent first, you know, and unless I'm going to defend myself. And there's a lot of stuff falling out of trees. I'm like trying to be mindful if something drops out here. I got to cover the laptop because it'll only take a drop to freaking cut. Fade to black. So where was I? Oh, aggressive ain't the same as violent, and I know the difference, you know, and that's what I live to do. That's my service, is to teach people, you know, where people's heart space are really coming from, you know, who you can trust, you know, who I'm like a human lie detector, dude. That's what Heyoka are, you know. You know, we know who's safe. You know, and sometimes we just have questions about stuff. We just want to know who, you know, and it's really cool because I was talking about the, it's, okay, sometimes when I hear teachers say, yeah, I talked about this a little while ago. My first thing is ego. Like, man, what are they trying to say? Yeah, you know, you prove your stats, but the thing is it's cool that we can verify our knowings after the fact when they begin to happen, when we see things and how they're going to go down. Artie pants! And then we see that they've actually played out that way. In a lot of these cases where, you know, to keep people safe, parents are going to have to report, you know, Because sometimes kids get so out of touch from their emotions and their feelings that they do things and they get out of touch. And uh, as an example, there's a young girl, I believe, 27 bombs. Her parents called the in and reported, you know, and that could, and that's your kid, they don't want to do that, but they know what the right thing to do is, and people are really coming into freaking doing the right thing, whether they like it or not, whether it's comfortable or not. And it ain't, I've been having to do the right thing that has been good for me and my collective, me and my mom. I don't have kids, but it's like I always have a kid. Like just now, like today, I know she didn't sleep real good last night, and then today, I mean, at now she's about capacity. I mean, energy's just weird, and the cat's asleep, and usually the cat's like, outside? Yeah, I want to go outside, and the cat, I'm like, dude, you want to go outside? It's like, no. He's not outside with me. He's in there sleeping in a chair because everybody's all tapped and whatnot. So, I don't know. But I don't know. This is good news. Good news is I don't have energy to feel like a jerk ever. No. Today's just every day. I guess you're on the planet. I guess you find more reasons to be more happy about stuff and less reasons to be mad. That's the goal, because it's the angry people that are freaking and wrecking stuff. It's the happy people that are trying to fix it. So that's all I got for now. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.